dears, welcome back again to your class. Okay, so hope you are all doing well and you're doing your work. And I'm very happy that you are all using technology. You're just not at all okay, ma'am did, I'm not going to do my work. No, I'm very much happy that you are sharing the slides and you are sharing your views towards the class and everything. Okay, keep growing, okay, and keep learning. That's the quality of a student and that's the quality of a learner, and you are a brave students, I know. So now I am going to start the main and important topic of English grammar, that is figures of speech. I hope you know the parts of speech. If you don't know, don't worry, in my next video I'll explain you that. But now, why I'm doing the figures of speech? You have seen in my previous video I didn't thought about the poem, right? Only one poem I did. After that I stopped. Why? Because I saw in a textbooks there are a lot of grammar topics about these figures of speech. Okay, so for that sake I thought to do this video. After a long gap I am doing this, and by this video I am damn sure you are going to understand the main funda and main motto of these figures, okay, of speech. Okay, so again I'm repeating, don't get confused on parts and figures. Okay, parts of speech is different, figures of speech is different. Okay, now let's learn the function of it. So here, the function of a figure of speech is to lend force, to bring stress in a sentence, to make it easier for a reader. Sorry. So here, why do we want to learn these figures of speech? You may ask question to yourself. Okay. So why do we want to learn this? The main how we can able to learn it is only the one thing, that figures of speech that functions and speed. While reading we'll get to know the speed of a sentence, where we can give a stress. Okay, and when we learn the phonic sounds, so phonic in the sense the pronunciation. Okay, so for example I can say for the water, so many students will say water. Okay, it's not just a water, it's just water, so r will be a silent. So like that we have to learn the things by these figures of speech. Okay, and when you are perfect in this, the last sentence, to make it easier for a reader. Okay, so when you are perfect in figures of speech, it will be easy for you. Okay, now without wasting our time, let's jump to the next slide. Here the figures of speech: simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, litotus, understatement, metonym, symbolism. Okay, here, so here I have mentioned the figures of speech: simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, litotus, understatement, metonym, and symbolism. And there are other figures of speech, that is alliteration, okay, onomatopoeia. So you have seen in my video, not in my, I have shared you the video of onomatopoeia, so that's there. Here I didn't mention, but I'll suggest you to go on that. If not, I'll do that. Okay, first we'll look around this: simile, metaphor, personification. First we'll see the three main figures of speech. I don't know why the children are screaming there. Okay, leave. Okay, we'll back to the video. So first we have a look on simile. Okay, it's not smile, it's simile. Okay, what is simile? Simile is that a type of figure of speech in which an indirect comparison is made between two different objects with us of a word, like or as. Okay, so here in a simile, the main like in simile, the main important you have to understand, if in a sentence like and as is there. So I'll give an example: she look like an angel, she look like an angel. I have mentioned like over there. So it's called simile. Okay. And then here, he is as brave as lion. So next example, he is as brave as lion. So here I am giving a brave quality to a human being. Okay, so he is as brave as lion, or he is as intelligent as an Abdul Kalam. So it's like that. And then next, Asad runs like a rabbit. Okay, so Asad runs like a rabbit. So I hope this is clear to you. Like and as, if in a sentence have, if you saw as, okay, she looks like an angel, or angel, there is a full stop, she looks like an angel, full stop. So for that sentence you can put that is a simile. Okay, if the same thing happening to in a sentence and they had mentioned as, that will be simile. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now we'll move to the metaphor. Okay, so here also the same as, like, but here for the simile in a sentence there will be presence of as and like, but in metaphor they won't use as and like. It is the type of figure of speech in which direct comparison is made between two different objects without use of the word as or like. Okay, so just like I said, she looks like an angel, and Asad is as brave as lion. So here you can see Asad is a lion. Okay, Tipu Sultan is a lion. Can I say that? Like Tipu Sultan as brave as lion, right? And then I can say the another example for the simile, but for here metaphor, Asad is a lion, full stop. So there you have seen there is no like and as word, so for that you can put is as an what. Good metaphor. Then next, Khoide Azam is a pillar of the state. Okay, so Khoide Azam is a pillar of the state. Camel is ship of the desert. Camel is ship of the desert without using this two. Okay, so the main thing you have to remember, in the simile we'll use as and like. For the metaphor we won't use as and like. Okay, now we'll move to the next, that is personification. Okay, what is personification? I will give to the example, like simple example. Personification in the sense, we like for the non-living things, for the non-living things, just like an air, for not air. Okay, I'll say, for the non-living things we are giving a living quality. Understood? For the non-living things we are giving a living quality. So just like an example, like hair halt, HAWLED, halt. So hair is yawning. So that's the difference over here. Is the personification is for the non-living things we are giving a human quality, like yours, like sounding, speaking, talking, jumping, right? So you have seen the flag, like flag is dancing, like flag is dancing. So have you seen the flag will dance? So here flag is making sound like bhur bhur, it will come a sound like that. So it's not a quality of a non-living things, but we are giving a quality of a human being, a live things. Okay, it is the type of figure of speech in which human characteristics are given to ideas, animals, or objects. Just like an example, the fire run wild. The fire run ran wild. So here, see the second example. You may have a look here. The fire ran, RAN. So here, have you seen the fire will run? No, right? So fire will do his own work, but we gave a title to it. What's that? We gave a verb for it. That is run. Run is a human quality. Then the stars danced playfully in the moonlight sky. So here you can see I say the example for the danced, right? And so here the stars danced playfully in the moonlight sky. Next example, my house is a friend who protects me. Friend, like obviously A home is a safe place for us, but friend is a human quality. We can trust, and we can trust for human being for some time. Okay, but we are giving a quality of a human being to the non-living thing, that is house. Okay, is it clear to you? The main thing about the personification is, if you have seen in a sentence, for the non-living thing, for the non-living thing, we are giving a living quality to that. Okay, if we have seen like that sentence, without any delay you can put it as a personification. Got it? Good. Now we'll move to the next figure of speech, that is hyperbole. So hyperbole is, it is a type of figure of speech in which an exaggeration and overstatement is made. Exaggerated. So just like an example I can tell you, like, okay, you are in a class, okay, and your teacher comes, and she was asking for, she was already gave a homework, and she came to class and she's asking for to show that homework. And some students, they didn't make that, and she know they didn't make that. But when she was standing and she said the dialogue, I told you millions of time to write this word, I told you millions of time to write your homework. Or, okay, I'll give my example. If you're not starting a sentence by using a capital letter, I had mentioned so many times for you. Okay, so if again I'm saying that you are writing a sentence without using a capital letter, and I'll shout on you and I will say, I told you a millions of time to start with a capital letter. Millions of time. Did I count how many times did I tell you? No, right? And you also didn't count that. So it's like exaggerating. Okay. For the simple thing, you are exaggerating. For the simple word, exaggerating. For example, if we have seen a rat, someone will say, I am standing in front of the tiger, right? And for the girls problem, if they saw a cockroach, they'll jump like anything and they'll say, oh my god, cockroach, I can't, cockroach, I feel very fear of the cockroach. So it's like exaggerating the things. Okay, examples over here, he is older than the hills. See, he is older than the hills. So if you have seen some mockings, for example, you're kidding someone, so you'll say he is older than the hills. Obviously no, right? So mountains are before us, so but we are exaggerating the things. Next, I am so hungry I could eat a horse. Oh, can you, if you are hungry and you're feeling very hungry and you'll say this word, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse, but it's just an exaggerating. This car goes faster than, okay, this car goes faster than the speed of light, than the speed of light. So here in this sentence you have to understand, while reading the sentence you should know, okay, this sentence how it follows, either it's following is and as, sorry, as and like or not. Okay, and then they are following some extra things. Okay, that personification, that living quality to the non-living quality, or else the sentence is just exaggerating the things. We know that's not true, but it's telling very broad way. For the simple story, you are mixing a lot of characters in that and you're telling like anything that no one could believe. That's called hyperbole. Got it? Good. Now, litotus. What is litotus? A figure of speech which deliberate understatement, especially when expressing thoughts by negating its opposite. So here, figure of speech with which deliberate understatement, especially when expressing thought by negating its opposite. New York is not an ordinary city, and then she is not unlike her mother. I can't disagree with your point of view. So your opposite word. Okay, so in a sentence, if you have seen in a sentence, if you have seen the thing, so it's come in a opposite way. So litotes, it's like expressing a thoughts by negating its opposite. So New York is not an ordinary place. Like, is an ordinary place? It's not an ordinary place. She likes her mother, she unlike her mother. I i agree with the point of view. I agree your point of view. I dislike, I cannot disagree with your point of view. By saying straightforward, it's using some opposite words and making the sentence look same. Okay, so like for here, New York is not an ordinary city. Instead of that, I can say New York is an ordinary city. Okay, but again, it's not ordinary city. Okay, so next we'll move on to the next slide. Okay, so here, metonym. So figure of speech in which a part represent a whole or whole represent a part. Okay, so here, what, by seeing the example you will understand the things. England decide to keep check on immigration. Okay, so here England refers to a government. So let me give you a hand. Hand means help. So without using a straight words, okay, without using a straight words, we'll put some synonyms of the same words, and that looks like a metonym. A figure of speech in which a part represent a whole or whole represent a part, same thing. So by like we're using a words in another way. Okay, so England decide to keep check on immigration. England refers to government. Okay, then let me give you a hand. So it's not like I'm going to cut my hand and I'm going to give you. No, let me give you a hand means help. Okay, next we'll move on to the symbolism. Okay, so symbolism means like meaning in itself but stand for something other. Just like, huh. So here symbolism, like how the word symbol, just like here in the examples you can look around here. Desert, life full of tragedies. A dove, symbol of love. So by particular word, if I say you dove, it's not a dove soap. Dove, a dove, pigeon also will say, but the symbol of dove, it represents peace, right? And desert, it represents the tragedies. Life is full of tragedies. Okay, that's it for today. I hope I hope everything till 8, yeah, huh, till 8 I have explained to you. Okay, I'll request you to please have a look it again and again. If you are getting doubt, for example, I am damn sure you'll get a doubt on Litotus. Okay, but if you're getting doubt, try to search it. Okay, and try to write the examples. I need a work from your side. It's not like one side work. I need two side work. If I'm doing something, you also have a right to do that. Okay, so figure of speech, I did my work. Now it's your duty to learn the things. Okay, this is your right time to learn. Okay, so I am sending this video and I am going to put this video so that it will help you in your future and you will understand the things with very briefly. Okay, so till then, take care, keep learning, respect your parents. Thank you.